video is for anybody who is open to believing in the law of attraction. However, you've struggled to see any good manifestations come into your life recently, which is causing you to question, what am I doing wrong, or does the law of attraction really work? I can tell you why the law of attraction isn't currently working for you in one sentence, because I like to keep things simple. If you are currently dominated by emotions such as fear and anxiety, and the actions you are taking are coming from a place of fear and anxiety, then you will not see your positive manifestations manifest into your life. That's it. It's as simple as that. The video isn't over though, don't worry, I'm going to go into more depth, so keep watching. I know it sounds simple, but it's easier said than done, right? So what I'm going to do for the rest of this video is I'm going to help you. I'm going to give you the techniques that I use to help myself get out of that place of anxiety and fear, back into a good vibration, high vibrational place, which then lifts me up, raises my vibrations, brings me to a place where I am a vibrational match to the good things that I want to bring into my reality. So if you're watching this and you're already familiar with the law of attraction, then I'm guessing that you're also familiar with a lot of law of attraction techniques that we can use to draw what we want into our reality. So comment below if you're already familiar with techniques such as visualization, where you visualize and really get into an emotional feeling state, feeling and imagining what it would be like to have your dream life, to have those goals already in your reality. That is something that if you practice it on a regular basis, obviously more of your time, more of your vibration is spent in that place that's feeling exactly like what you want to happen. Therefore, you're going to start to bring more of that into your reality. Other techniques to manifest things can include future journaling, so writing in a journal in the present tense how happy, how blessed, how grateful you are now that you have achieved whatever it is that you actually want to achieve. Vision boards is another one. All of these techniques can support you and are just designed to aid you in tapping into the right vibrational frequency so that you're more likely to manifest those things. If you are somebody who made a vision board and something on that vision board has come true, please feel free to put it in the comment section below, because you will be helping somebody who's lost a little bit of faith in their journey. By them reading what you've achieved, it will help add more confidence to what they're doing.
You're doing great, Lucie. Keep going.
Now, there might also be some of you who have practiced those techniques and yet those things haven't come true. So for example, I can relate to you. I created a vision board last year and the year before, and I've found in the past that that technique hasn't really resonated with me. Now, I could either choose to decide that that means that vision boards don't work, or more accurately, I can realize that I haven't quite mastered the right approach towards vision boarding. So it must be that for people where the vision boarding works, clearly that vision board is stimulating a certain vibrational frequency. They are emotionally responding to their vision board in the right way so that it is getting them the right results. Why I'm telling you this is because the same techniques don't necessarily work for everybody, okay? And one technique might work really great for some people because they find it just taps them into that right feeling place. And that same technique might not ignite the same emotion in you, okay? So it's less about the techniques and it's more about you feeling your way into the right place. So if watching this video, you've reached a point in your journey where you're feeling a bit bummed out, burned out, because you've tried and you've been really disciplined and you've taken action and you've used all of these techniques and they still haven't brought your manifestations to you, I'm asking you not to give up, not to just throw it all away, and be excited, because this video is your turning point. From what you're hearing me share with you now, you have a new level of understanding that it wasn't that these techniques didn't work. It's just that you weren't quite in the right feeling place about what you were doing, and that has resulted in you keeping what you want away from you temporarily. Maybe from what I'm saying, you can realize that, yeah, to be honest, I was writing it out or I was putting it on a vision board, but there was still an element of doubt, or I still didn't believe that this was going to work, or I still hoped that it would work, really wanted it to work, but it was all coming from a place of desperation and neediness, which, as you guys know, doesn't work too well in your favor when you're trying to manifest things, okay? So what I'm here to share with you today is that it's actually less important to focus on doing your journaling and doing your vision boards and your visualizations and stuff like that. And it's actually more important to prioritize actions, practices that are gonna raise your vibration. This morning I was feeling particularly out of alignment. I was feeling overwhelmed with everything that I had ahead of me. I was feeling low in self-esteem, so didn't believe that I was capable of achieving it all, and just felt totally bummed out. And I wanted things to change, so I was in a feeling of desperation, but at the same time, I just felt stuck. And all of those blah, blah, blah that I just shared with you was really, the universe was showing me that I was not currently in alignment with what I want. So next time you feel anxious, next time you feel fearful, next time you feel just totally bummed out, it's not a bad thing. It's actually an indicator. The universe is throwing you a line and letting you know that currently you're not in a vibrational alignment with what you want. So then it is simply your job, your task to do some fun things that make you happy, so that then you can be feeling good, and then you don't have to worry, because when you're feeling good, you know that you're in the right vibrational place to manifest what you want with your journaling and stuff. So on a day where you're feeling a bit bummed out, I keep saying bummed out. I just really like saying bummed out. I feel like it gives me permission to say the word bum in like a professional way. So anyway, if you're feeling a bit bummed out, if you're feeling a bit, see, look, here we go. I've raised my vibrations simply by repeating the word bummed out. Have I raised your vibration? Are you smiling? I hope you're smiling right now, because I keep saying the words bummed out. My advice is, don't worry about creating your vision boards today of all days. Do not try journaling and visualizing what you want, because all you'll be doing is sitting there visualizing your dream home, feeling far away from it, and feeling like, let's be honest, this is never going to happen, right? If those kind of thoughts are coming up, the visualization is not helping. If anything, your visualization is probably pushing you further away from that reality. So instead, on days where you're feeling bummed out, I want you to do different activities, okay? I want you to do some things that are going to raise your vibration, help you let go of and ground your energy, so that you're not sort of charged up by anxious energy, and just really dedicate some time to you. So one of my favorite and very fast, effective techniques to raise my vibration and to get myself into a good feeling place is I go out to my garden and I do some grounding. Grounding there's a lot of evidence to show that when you connect barefoot to a natural surface like grass or the beach, if you're blessed to live by the sea, then you are literally able to earth yourself. You know, like how electricity will always want to find earth, right? In the same way, we're full of energy, and if you've picked up some negative emotions, if you're all sort of like full statically charged with anxiety, then it's important to release some of that stuff. And Mother Earth is always happy to help you out. She's almighty and powerful. She won't mind if you give her a little bit of your shit, okay? So go ahead, find some green space. If you're blessed to have a garden or a local park or whatever, go ahead, kick your shoes off. Even if it's winter, okay? It's January right now while I record this video. So, you know, my feet were pretty cold. It's about 2 degrees outside, 3 degrees. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. You know, so it's freaking cold when you first step out there, I'm not gonna lie. But at the same time, after a matter of seconds, if not minutes, you will feel the most beautiful sensation. You will feel that connection to nature that you've been missing. You will feel a tingling sensation as the energy leaves you. You will feel Mother Earth and her warmth go up through your feet, into your legs, into your body, okay? So if you haven't tried it before, give it a go. If you have tried it before, comment below. Let me know your experiences of grounding. Share it with the other people watching this video, because there might be somebody who's right now thinking, shall I, shan't I, shall I, shan't I? And your comment might just be the clincher that will convince them, okay, already I'm going to do it. Okay, so go ahead, help a brother or sister out and comment below your experiences of grounding. Another great technique is to just go for a walk. Another technique is to focus on meditations around self-love, happiness, positivity. So, forget about what you want to manifest for a day. If you're feeling bummed out, okay, just focus on filling your own cup up. And one of my favorite techniques of all time to raise my vibration and get myself feeling good is to talk to myself nicely, for goodness sakes. How would you talk to one of your friends? How would you talk to your best friend? How would you talk to your baby if your baby is feeling sad? What do? You reassure them, you comfort them, okay? And sometimes we all crave that comforting talk. But if you want somebody else to comfort you, go ahead and say those things to yourself first. You are the only person where you can guarantee that you can be kind to yourself. Stay open, stay with me, okay? Give this a go. If there's some resistance floating around you about, I'm not going to try that thing, just observe why you're blocking your door to more. So, I want you to go ahead and just chat with yourself and be like, you know what, Lucie? You're doing an amazing job. Like, you woke up today, you came on here, you tried your best to get yourself into a right vibrational place. Okay, so you woke up a bit out of alignment. No problem. Thank goodness that we woke up, huh? Thank goodness that we live in a beautiful, warm home, and that we had the time and the opportunity to practice some things to get us into a good vibration. You're doing great. Okay, you're awesome. I mean, look at what you did yesterday. Look at how you showed up today. You're such a beautiful person. All we need to do today is take a few steps, do a few things that are going to take us one step closer, okay? And step by step by step, we are getting there. It's all unfolding. I can just feel it. I can feel the momentum starting to really speed up now, because everything's gravy, okay? And sure, I don't know the whole picture right now. That's okay. That's fine that we don't know the full story. That's part of the fun. That's why we even chose to come down to earth in the first place. Okay, so let's enjoy the ride, because once this ride is over, it's over. So let's just enjoy today. Let's trust the process. You know that everything is always working out for you, don't you? Yes, you do. Okay? You got this. And I love you. Oh, hi. I'm back. Okay? So go ahead. Give that a go after this video. You know, it might feel a bit weird and awkward at first, but that's only because it's something brand new. Then I encourage you to persevere. Like, I do that when I'm in the car sometimes. I'm just, instead of listening to the radio, or even instead of listening to a personal development video sometimes. How many of you have ever sort of been like personally developed out, where you've been listening to or watching or reading so much stuff that you just want to break from all of it, okay? On those days, I'm just like, I surrender. Whatever, it's cool. And actually, that's a really good vibrational place to be in, where you're like, if it happens, cool. If it doesn't, cool. Like, whatever. You know, bro? Like, I'm alive. I can breathe. I've got water. I've got myself. I can give myself a hug right now. Like, what else matters, you know? That point gets rid of resistance. Right there, no more anxiety. Because you're not anxious about stuff that's not going to happen, or the stuff that's going to happen. You're just appreciative and au fait. Wait, that's the wrong word. Blasé That's the weird French word I wanted to use. Blasé about whether it will happen or not. Then once you are open and you've let go of resistance and you've totally surrendered, then you can even consider taking steps in the right direction and start meditating, visualizing, journaling, whatevering. Then you have a chance, you have a really great chance of attracting what you want by using those techniques after you've raised your vibration. I always save the best till last, as you guys know. So my final thing to add to this whole beautiful mix, which is going to help you to get the law of attraction working for you once more. Every time something seems not to go to plan, I want you to get into the habit of saying this phrase: everything is always working out for me. So why do I say that? Because that phrase, everything is always working out for me, will help you to see that, okay, so you wanted to get from A to B and suddenly you've been diverted to Z, right? And you're thinking, hey, but I wanted to get from A to B. Now, if you're there at Z and you tell yourself, everything is always working out for me, it will help you to see that actually maybe the reason why you're temporarily at Z is because it's helping you get the way that's most easy to get to B, or it's helping you to let go of this and that and the other so that you can get to B, or it's helping you to learn that essential lesson that you need to figure out and you need to grow stronger from so that you can reach B and be happy at B and sustain B. Trust that you are still on your way to B. Trust that this detour to Z was a detour in the right direction. Then guess what? When you're at Z, your vibrations will still stay high, which will guarantee you to stay on track to reaching B. Whereas if you're at Z and you're like, I'm off track, it's not working, then your vibrations are out of alignment and then you're holding yourself up from getting to B. So this whole being at A, being at Z, being at B, whatever, actually, it doesn't matter where you are. What does matter is how you feel about your journey, how you feel about where you are right now and what's on its way and how everything is working out for you. All you got to do is focus on the fact that everything is always working out for you and that it doesn't matter whether you're at A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, or Z. Your mentality is going to be in the right place to get you to where you want to get to. Everything is always working out for you. I love you. If you found this video valuable or entertaining, feel free to give it a thumbs up right now and hit the subscribe button and the bell so that you actually keep on seeing my videos. Love you guys so much. Oh, and remember, if you want to join my free Facebook community, go ahead. The links are all in the description. And I would love you to be with us and be surrounded by like-minded people because it's a fast-track way to keep your vibrations high. Mwah.